Guys, 6-0 victory. What a performance, man. What a performance. Mo Salah ran the show. Matip with a goal, man. Oh, man. Oh, what a performance. 3 points behind. Yeah, the title race could be on now. Move on to Sunday. Come on, you Reds.
Yes, we did it. 6-0. What a game from the boys. Let's go. One game at a time. One game at a time. I feel like we've been here before. And there's so much hope, everything building. We had 12 points last, in the 12th. And now we're 3 points behind. What day is it? The 23rd. Let's just take every game as it comes. One game at a time. We still got friggin' bitter Everton. You know, they'll play their hearts out. We still got Arsenal. We got Tottenham. This could be potential banana skins. Aston Villa, Tottenham. Why do I say it like that? Yeah, we got some hard games. It's like Man City's not the only one we got to worry about. So we got to make sure to just keep fighting one game at a time. Mane, he looking like Sadio. He's looking like he's ready. I remember Sadio that season we won the league. The Aston Villa game 2-1. He wanted that league. No, 1-2. Sorry, but yeah, great game from the guys. Matip finally getting his goal after going on an adventure. Now let's go on to Wembley on Sunday. Come on, guys. Come on, you Reds. Let's go. Big up Kopish. Mad Drifty Callum doing a great job as always.
Well, hello, everyone at Team Kopish. Matt Drifty Callum. Big up to all them, man. It's been a while. If you guys know me, I've been off for a while. I used to be a regular on the viewers' reaction, but I was taking a few months break off because I was so busy with university stuff, but I thought I might come back and start right here and start again, because I think the last time I spoke was when we beat, I think it was around when Liverpool beat Man United 5-0, but after that Liverpool were sort of they kind of drifted away from Man City in the league, and I think I kind of said that on the Ryan LFC channel that I'm a regular on, and I think some of us said that the league's over. How can we come back from this? I mean, we drew to Chelsea and we drew a few games. It was just hard to see where this form was going to come back from. But whenever Mane and Salah left, Liverpool didn't really drop off after that. I don't think Liverpool they brought Jota in, they brought Minamino in, and they had Firmino on. And to be fair, they did a good job against Brentford and Crystal Palace in those games. And right now, with City dropping to a few points to Southampton and losing to Tottenham, and us winning tonight, 6-0 against Leeds, by the way, tonight's performance was, a brilliant one. I think one of the best performances, for a bit. And, that just shows, and it's mad to see how Liverpool are in a title race again. And we're competing on all four fronts of all competitions with a League Cup final this Saturday. No, not Saturday, Sunday. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me, guys, the Kopish community, how Liverpool are doing this. I mean, tonight's win was just amazing to see, and again, we're just unstoppable. Fabinho, Thiago, Salah, Mane, Diaz did well again tonight. And that back line just doesn't seem untouchable at the moment. They're really solid, and it's just there's a reason why we love this club. They just they don't give up. Liverpool just don't give up at all. And tonight's game in hand was so important to get that win to close that gap. And with another game in hand potentially against Arsenal, it's going to be interesting. But funny enough, it's just going to be interesting to see how the season goes out. But complete all four fronts. That's all I have to say. And there's a League Cup final to win on Sunday, guys, and go for it. That's what Liverpool's about. Liverpool's about winning trophies and creating history, and we want to create more history on Sunday, especially with Klopp. Can he win another trophy with Liverpool? I'll have to wait and see, but I'm absolutely buzzing for the League Cup final on Sunday. Bring on against that Chelsea lot, but big up everyone at Team Kopish. Big up Callum, Drifty, and Matt. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while, but hopefully this time I'm back on regularly for the viewers' reactions going forward. So big up everyone. Thank you.
Man, I'm making so many retakes because I have a lot to say, but with so little time. But first of all, I just want to say to everybody that's watching this video, may you be blessed with success, prosperity, and the wisdom to navigate through life successfully, as well as a long life, inclusive of your loved ones. So be with the force, because the force is always with you. First of all, I just want to say dominant performance. That's how you do it. 3 points, 6 goals, a clean sheet, and you know, you're doing that, you know, chasing your rivals, trying to take the #1 spot. That performance right there, it scared City. I'm telling you. Pep is somewhere alone crying. And all of the boys, they did me proud. Yes, there were points when we were 1-0 up, 2-0 up, and our shooting boots seemed to be too loose. And I was like, you ruining it. Why don't you score? I was I didn't want to see us give the lead away when we are so close to dethroning or suppressing City. I don't want to see that happen. I didn't want to see that happen, and I still don't want to see that happen. I would like to take this time to appreciate Matip for the legend that he is, and he's free. He's not just a defender, he's a midfielder, and he showed me today that he's a world-class striker too. Matip, man, I appreciate you. And it cannot be a Spencer video without me showing some sort of admiration for Thiago. I love that man so much. He's a beautiful human. Pause. I love Thiago, man, but I love everybody. I love Jurgen, I love Alisson, I love VVD, Fabinho, Origi. I love all of them, man. And Liverpool did me proud. Yeah, I'm having a rusty day today. Don't mind my hair. So I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy. I just hope that, you know, this video is not too long. I'll try to make it 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So for my last thoughts, hello, I think we're getting an interruption from Pep's house. Hold on. Peace.
We do not have the capacity. Just want to say big up Kopish every time for letting me and other viewers have us in your show. Hope you boys are on a blessed spiritual tea in the building, and let's get this popping. So Liverpool 6, Leeds United 0. Emphatic victory. Absolutely emphatic victory. And I think the reason why it's so emphatic is because the importance of this game and the importance it had of us winning this game. Now, as we know, City did drop points last weekend against Manchester City. So Spurs did us a favour by going to the Etihad and getting a last-minute winner by Kane. And they opened the title race for us. So all we had to do was win. Now, I know Leeds have been playing terribly, but Leeds are still a good footballing side. And winning your games in hand are never easy. I mean, you get games in hand every year, and you think that just because you have a game in hand, it means that you've won it. You still have to play that game and win. And the fact that Leeds played good football and they were fighting for relegation, it looked like it was going to be a tough game. And the start they had, it looked like they were going to cause an upset, but we died it down. We absolutely died it down. Our pressing was on point. Everyone was on point, and we smashed Leeds in the first half. Leeds couldn't handle us. They actually couldn't handle us in that first half. We blew them away, and there was just a lot of very positive talking points to talk about. And the first one for me is Diaz. I mean, Luis Diaz here, this guy is techie. And for the first time, we actually have a special player, a player who can just open the door and do something out of the blue for me. And the way Diaz was playing today, he was going left, he was going right. Leeds didn't know what to do with him. He was anonymous in that game in terms of he was just playing with so much unpredictability that you didn't know what he was going to do. And I'm so happy we have a player like that, because I think that's what we've lacked. I mean, no offense to Mane and Salah, they're great players in their own rights, but I just think with Diaz, he just adds that certain unpredictability in his game. And he's not always going to go one way. He can either skin you left, he can either skin you right. And I just think he's so unpredictable and so trickery. And he's got that special element in his game that we've lacked. He reminds me of Coutinho and Hazard. Those two players who could just come out of something and just change their game up like that. I think Diaz, he showed that in today's game. And I think when he's up and running, he's going to be a massive force in the league. So big up to Diaz. He had a good game today, and he's showing his worth right now. So big him up. I think Thiago, again, had another good game. People have been saying, or maybe pundits, or maybe football fans, they're fair to have their opinion. They've been saying that Thiago's been flopping this season. But for me, I think Thiago is important. You saw today. And I think with him, you're not going to judge him on his stats and his assists. You're going to judge him from the eye, because what he was doing at Bayern was controlling the midfield. And he did that today. And he has been doing that for Liverpool. I mean, he's able to just transition the ball so quick. And I think we undermine the importance of having a midfielder who can do that. Not only to control the game, but be able to just play that first-time ball to help us transition on the counter. And we play a lot of counter-attacking football. And I think Thiago did that perfect today. He did that perfect today, and he was memorizing. I think having him in our team, it just allows us to attack better, man. And I think he's doing a great job at midfield with Fabinho. Mane, oh my, Sadio Mane, for me, was probably his best game this season. He played that false nine role to a T. Like, Sadio Mane today was probably man of the match. 2 goals today, well deserved. And his movement was magnificent. He looked like old Mane today, confusing the back line, dropping in areas. He even came deep at some point. Like, Mane in that false nine position did very well today. And I'm so pleased for him, because everyone thought he was finished, but you can clearly see that he's just getting started. So a great game from Sadio Mane. I think he was man of the match, because his movement caused all problems for that Leeds defence. And he was just troubling that back line all game for me. He got his 2 goals and we deserved the win. So massive 3 points. Salah got on the goal sheet again. Took his 2 penalties very well. He's up and running. 2 of our centre-backs scored today in Van Dijk and Matip. They had excellent games. Didn't get troubled. And yeah, a good victory. A very good victory. And the title race is on. It is actually on now. We're only 3 points behind Man City. And things are looking up for Liverpool. So all I can say is road to Wembley. See you at Wembley.
Sadio Mane, running down the wing, Mane. Well, he didn't run down the wing. He ran through the middle, and boy oh boy did he run. Big up Team Kopish. What a result. The wheels are constantly moving. It's just moving on and on and on. The Reds don't stop. They don't know how to stop. The Reds don't even play that good, and still they score goals. Alisson doesn't even play that good, and he still does not concede. Leeds, oh Leeds. What's going to happen to these guys? I kind of feel for them. But if we have to talk about us, this momentum has been on our side for the past couple of months. We've been doing really well, despite, let's say Jota being unavailable. Let's say the AFCON boys when going off there, Bobby picking up a knock, Thiago returning from his injury. So many ups and downs, but the Reds just moving on, you know. It's looking good. Seeing Klopp's passion, the fist bumps he was giving, oh man, that got me so hyped up. Matip finally converting his finish. He always makes runs in, but he never is able to convert those amazing runs. You know, like Drifty says, he's a gazelle. He's just gliding. And the finish that Matip had was very similar to how he does in the training. If you guys watch it on, LFC TV Go. It's one of those drills that he does during the training, and he did exactly similar to it. Henderson should have, slapped his Matip's head, as a tit for tat. That would have been funny, just imagine. But look, Henderson was subbed on, and he made a difference as well. Milner looked rock solid. The thing is, in our team, right, if you have 3 or 4 players performing well, I feel like the rest of them, they just pick it up. And that is what we need. That is what we want to see. Mo Salah, you little dancer. Van Dijk, oh man, you are just the best. Big Verge. Robbo was good. Robbo was good again, man. The people we doubt this season, they just shut us up. Trent was good. I think maybe defensively he did right. And yeah, look, he doesn't need to get assist every game, so he can have one of his days, you know. Overall, amazing result. Now the question is, can we carry this momentum to Wembley against Chelsea? Just imagine winning the Carabao Cup, how much it would boost our players. Oh man, we got to win it. We got to beat Chelsea, guys. The thing is, Chelsea is a team who know how to win trophies. They know how to win the finals. It's not going to be easy, but at the same time, the Reds don't fear anyone. They just don't fear anyone. No matter what happens, I know the Reds will give it all. And when I think about that, I feel much at ease. Let's go, up the Reds.
Right then, big up Kopish. Sorry, my voice. I was in the cup yesterday for the incredible game against Leeds, in which Liverpool won 6-0. So, yeah, the voice is not... It's taken a hit, basically. But, what a game. It wasn't, this is what I find mad. It wasn't our best performance, but we won 6-0, and it could have been more. We won 6-0, it could have been more, but it wasn't our best performance. It's absolutely mental when you think about it that way. That shows how good we are. It's testament how good we are, but it also shows this title race is well and truly on. 3 points behind City. We're going into this Carabao Cup game, this Carabao Cup final with fresh off a 6-0 win. If we were to win that just gives us another boost, and you know, we just need to not slip up until that game against City, and then it's going to be a very interesting end of the season, really, isn't it? I'm still because look, I think in terms of the game, like I said, we weren't actually at our best. It's not much to say. Obviously we got the penalty, which we converted, and then Joel Matip, he's been trying that little run. He finally gets a goal from it. You know, obviously last week we had Mane with his bicycle kick. He finally got his bicycle kick goal. Matip, Joel, he finally runs through and gets his goal. But yeah, we were sort of, once we got the second goal, I was like, right, we should push on now. And we got the third, so I'm like, right, second half. I said half time, I said 7-0. And then it was I think the 80th minute, we scored. I think we scored all 3 goals in the last 10. We sort of we didn't quite manage to, you know, we weren't as good in the second half. Last 10, we just turned on and doubled our leads to 6-0. It was incredible, really. But yeah, the performance wasn't good, but I think some individuals really stuck out. I think Curtis Jones is very good, but obviously 2 goals and assists for Salah. Obviously 2 of the goals penalties, but the goal at the end of the day. Mane, 2 goals, but until then he wasn't too involved, but he was still a decent performance from him. I was impressed. But I think the man for me who really stood out and was my personal man of the match, Luis Diaz. The fact that, you know, he's so skillful that it's hard to get the ball off him, but if someone does manage to get the ball off him, his desire to win that back is incredible. You know, he's pressing right down until the final pass. He's electric throughout the entire 90 minutes. I know he was taken off in like the 85th, but you know, up until he's taken off, he's electric. He's on fire, on the ball all the time. His passing yesterday was unbelievable. I can't even think. I can't even remember a misplaced pass. Obviously, I'm not going to remember a single pass in the game, but every one of his passes were more or less perfect. And yeah, I think he was absolutely incredible. But yeah, other than that, 2 centre-back goals, both very good performances. Yeah, we were just, you know, 6-0. Like, I think it's just what we needed, because now we have that boost. But yeah, with Liverpool, we can win the league. With Liverpool FC, we can win what we want at the end of the day. We can win what we want. Klopp obviously knows it with his, well, he did sort of his 6 fist bumps, then he did one that went into his chest, and then he did the one afterwards. So he as he said, he got a bit carried away, but he knows it's on. He knows that we've got it in us to win whatever we want this season, and we've got the ability, we've got the fight, and we won't give up. So yeah, I mean, we're talking about the title race being back on. Was it ever off? Because look, for me, with Liverpool, you can't really say anything's off until it's mathematically impossible, because that's just the way we are. But yeah, we were in a position that looked as though City would run away with it, but we fought back and put them in a position now where they're under a lot of pressure. But yeah, incredible game last night. I think I talked about a few there, but I think everyone was like, you couldn't give anyone below a 7. Maybe Alisson would get a 7 because he didn't have too much to do. Yeah, I'd probably give Alisson a 7. Just he did his job. He didn't have much to do. Trent maybe a 7. He wasn't too involved, but he had a solid performance. Yeah, 7 to 9s all around really. No 10 out of 10 performance. People would say maybe Salah because he got 2 goals assists, but other than that, he wasn't too involved in 2 of the goals of penalties. As I say, it's still goals, but like no 10 out of 10 performances, but a lot of 9s, a lot of 8s, few 7s, and an excellent performance. No, not an excellent performance, good performance, but an excellent result. And yeah, onto Wembley, where hopefully we pick up that silverware. But yeah, big up to Kopish for having me on. My channel is Thalewoods LFC. There's a video from yesterday's game out on there, as well as a few of the clips of the Luis Diaz chant, a few other things. So yeah, be sure to go and check that out. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to Kopish, and yeah, see you all later. Adios.
Yes, Team Kopish, what are we saying? Liverpool 6, Leeds 0. Jesus Christ. I think I love this club. Every time, I think I love this club to the absolute fullest. They keep proving levels, and I just have to fall in love with this club even more. Mate, 6-0. Oh, my God. 2 goals from Salah, 2 goals from Mane, 1 goal from Virgil, 1 goal from the big coconut head, Joel Matip. We knew he was going to score a goal like that one day, and boy, did he finish it well. Mate, he was like a young Robbie Fowler, I'm not going to lie to you, mate. But at the end of the day, 6-0. I mean, if you want a statement going into the Carabao Cup final, if you want a statement in the league to put on behalf of Liverpool Football Club who are chasing Manchester City, that is the way to do it. 6-0, boys. 6-0. It's not like we conceded 1, conceded 2. 0. We nilled them at home, and the atmosphere was particularly at a point of which has been substantially better than it has recently, so I'm very happy for that. And Jurgen Klopp topped it off with not 3 fist bumps, boys, 6 fist bumps. I'm telling you, mate, this guy knows that the title race is on, he knows the Carabao Cup is on, he knows the FA Cup run is on, and he knows the Champions League on. We're going for it all. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be a part of the content on Klopp Talk TV. Happy to contribute once again to Team Kopish. Make sure you drop a like, drop a subscribe. Feeling very confident now for the Carabao Cup, I'm not going to lie to you. I think at the end of the day, I think having a performance like that going into the final off a 6-0 win, you've got to put the favourites to Liverpool, I think, at this moment in time in which they're just looking unbeatable. And we've just got to keep that going. Final's always going to be tense affairs. We've got to anticipate that before we go into this final. I don't think it'll be a walk in the park. And I anticipate they'll go right down to the wire. Chelsea are a decent outfit. Look, they're not in the best of form, so they're coming back to it. Recently winning that Club World Cup. So we can do anything in this competition. I feel that we can do anything in all competitions. I mean, we have the players at our disposal. We have the manager at our disposal. We have the fans at our disposal. And it's a trip to Wembley. It's a brilliant occasion. And we're there to win. We're not there for a good day out. We're there to win. And we should win at all costs. And I'm looking forward to it, boys. I really am. But big up to you guys, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed my Team Kopish review. Make sure you drop a subscribe on Klopp Talk TV, my channel. Carabao Cup content coming up. But I'm just honoured to be back on the channel once again. So big up to Team Kopish. And yeah, take care all. We're going to Wembley. We're going to Wembley. Get in there, boys. Come on!